Okay, so for this planning and preparedness reflection, I unfortunately forgot to write down the statement. So I'm just going to go over some of the notes that I was taking and hopefully cover what needs to be covered. Uh, on the notes that we were going over, it was a lot of the distinctions between the lesson plan and a unit plan. A lot of them have very similar points to go over. It's just the scale in which they are done. A lot of things done in a lesson plan are done in the unit plan. Just a little more detailed things are in them. Now, one of the things that I did notice looking over my notes in an overview of a lesson plan or unit plan was making sure that the objectives are very clear, and also student information in IEPs, 504s, or ELLs would be very essential, especially if you have a substitute coming in. That way they come in with that knowledge of knowing what needs to be done. When we were talking in Chapter 4, the beginning, middle, transition, and ending of these lessons, again, those were just very essential things with just making sure things are done properly. And me being a history teacher, with that being my main subject, a lot of these things would be quite different from, say, what Dr. Shea teaches in math. Outside tools especially would be very different from what would be used. I know as a history teacher, I would probably focus more on videos or documentaries talking about the subject that I was going over, or bringing in a specialist, and that again could be used at the end to kind of go over a unit and bring in artifacts, or for a specific lesson if we were going to talk about a specific person. And just making sure that all of these things are in line. Of course, preparedness, that is very essential. If there is no preparedness to a lesson or a unit, then nothing's going to happen. And there will be failures all over the place. The students will fail that whatever that subject is, and that will be the reflection on me or whoever it is as that educator, and they will fail just in general as well. And hopefully that is something that doesn't happen, because a failing teacher who isn't prepared is a scary thing, and I really hope I don't ever fall into that category. So just making sure that preparedness for that lesson plan, unit plan, very essential.